We just watched the Fortnite Collision event and it was absolutely insane, but there is so many secrets and hints that you missed during the event, and today we're going to go over everything you need to know. One big thing that was hard to miss in the event was Geno. Geno has been talked about a lot, especially since Season 6, Chapter 2, when the Foundation was persuaded by Jonesy not to destroy him because Jonesy told him he can lead him to Geno. And Geno, if you don't know, is the leader of the IO who created the Collider and all the forces we're fighting against in the event. We had seen pictures of what he looked like, but those must be out of date because he looks extremely corrupted and very evil. If you guys don't remember, Geno looks like this. He kind of looks like Jonesy, and there's rumors that he could be Jonesy's father. And then Jonesy and the Foundation jumped into the 0 point. My guess is we'll find out more information about what happened to Jonesy and the Foundation and whether they got to Geno or not during the season trailer that will eventually come out before the season drops later tonight. And it looks like Dr. Sloan might be gone, but I don't think she is dead. Usually when a character doesn't die on screen, they're most likely going to make some sort of comeback. But I'm assuming the main villain moving forward in the storyline is going to be Geno. So Fortnite has actually been foreshadowing this event for a while. If you remember, they released a skin called Madcap, who has, he's a mushroom skin with the same colors that we're watching on this loading screen right now. And guess what his pickaxe is called, which was given out for free? It was called Crescent Shroom, a mix of crescent moon and mushrooms. Of course, at the start of this event, we were on the moon, and after the event, we're looking at this mushroom. And guys, this is a behind the scenes picture of the event. We actually were kind of just floating above the island. Of course, we were on the moon in terms of the story, but in reality, we were really just floating above the island. And once we jumped down, we were in the action. So one of the most memorable parts of the event was Peely's appearance. Midway to the Collider, the mech actually took a lot of damage. So Peely pulled up with a slurp truck in a really cool fashion and was able to deliver the slurp truck to us so that we can heal the mech and continue on our mission to the Collider. Now, this was hilarious and definitely felt like an awesome Fortnite moment, but to casual watchers, it might have seemed out of place or kind of random. But if you've been paying attention, this has been foreshadowed the entire time during this season. There have been quests to help Peely become a better driver, and actually he drove a bus and ended up crashing it outside of Coney, but he continued to actually practice his driving skills to execute this mission of his to bring a slurp truck if the mech needed it. And it played a huge part in the event and was an awesome moment to see. Another big reveal during the event was the return of the Scar. And honestly, it did feel a little bit different. We're not sure if this means that the Scar is returning in Season 3. It could be that they just wanted to use a decent automatic assault rifle, because if we had the scoped MK or the scoped Striker, you would kind of lose some of the visuals of the event. But if I had to guess, I'm thinking there's going to be the return of the Scar next season. So we got to see Darth Vader in the season event. We see a scene of him fighting ObiWan, and this pretty much confirms the leak that he's going to be the tier 100 skin in Fortnite. Thanks to leakers, we actually have his skin decrypted and even have an in-game look of what his skin will look like. We also got to see a new look for ObiWan. Apparently he's going to be getting an edit style, and this is how the edit style looks. It's like the hooded version. And if you're a Star Wars fan, you're definitely going to love this. Towards the end of the event, we were actually shooting at these crystals connected to the bottom of the Collider. If the 0 point actually touched these crystals, reality would have exploded. I'm assuming the game plan was to potentially destroy the entire reality if they were losing the war, because everything in the loop would reset. But since the 7 are outside of the loop, if that explosion takes them out, they are gone for good. We saw a simulation of what would have happened if those crystals touched the 0 point, but of course we prevented that from happening. A couple hours after the event was over, Fortnite actually leaked the battle pass. Instead of letting other people leak the season battle pass early, they created a sick lookbook website that's available right now, and they leaked the first 3 skins. It looks like a lookbook for a clothing brand, but it shows the first 3 skins in different poses and styles. There's a female skin named Blue Jay, male skin named Lancelot, and another female skin named Fuchsia. We also see some of their secondary edit styles. People in the Twitch chat were showing overwhelming support to the skins, and usually the Twitch chat is pretty critical of the battle pass skins. but so far people seem to love them. So let's talk about this underground area. I feel like this is between the two islands, the chapter 2 and chapter 3 islands. I don't have anything to back that up other than visually looking at this place and looking at the pictures that we've seen of the chapter 3 map flip. But one thing that's worth pointing out is that Klombo's colors are very similar to the colors we're seeing here, and we know Klombo lives underground. So this makes even more sense when we consider the reality tree. This has been leaked before this event, and it looks like the 0 point after the event will create some sort of huge tree, and the surrounding foliage will be this blue and purple look to it. And leakers actually discovered a new consumable you can harvest from these reality saplings. I do wonder what the effects are. It could just be something like low grav or something we've never seen before. By the way, the music that you're hearing in this loading screen that you see after the event is actually produced by new Unreal Engine technology to create procedural music. So this is like generated by the Unreal Engine technology, and Fortnite is pretty much flexing their technology and Unreal Engine, which is a big deal because we know that the Unreal Engine is going to be used to create custom Fortnite experiences and give modding to the Fortnite creative space. Mark Rain always gives us a one-word description of the new Fortnite seasons. He's used words like wild, chaotic, and for this season, he's actually using the word chill. One word, chill. It could mean a lot of things. It could mean that the season's going to have a chill vibe to it. We're seeing that sort of with the season battle pass. It could literally mean that the weather is going to be chilly and there might be some sort of ice elements to it. We were on the ice moon during the event where the mech took off. That could be tied into it, but we're not 100% sure. I guess we'll find out when the season drops. For a second, we thought there's going to be rideable octopuses in the game, but this is actually the code name for the ballers. So we may actually see the return of Fortnite ballers next season. And honestly, as long as they're balanced, I don't see them being a huge problem. I feel like when ballers were first introduced, it was still very early in the Fortnite world and they were very powerful, but with some adjustments to their health values, they could actually be a decent mobility device that won't be too obnoxious. If you're wondering about Tilted Towers will be staying next season. And then another thing that's coming next season is the heavy assault rifle, which is pretty similar to the Ranger, but I'm assuming it's just going to do a little bit more damage. So are we doing away with the striker variants, and are we going back to like pumps, scars, and heavy assault rifles, or is it just the return of the heavy assault rifle? I guess we'll find out when the season launches. And by the way, while you're watching this, I am streaming on Twitch right now. I'm actually streaming the entire time until the new season drops. And there's actually some exclusive Twitch drops that you can earn. Both these emoticons can be earned by tuning into a Twitch stream that has drops enabled, and mine does. So go to twitch.tv/SypherPK. And if you watch for at least 1 hour with your Epic account connected to your Twitch account, you can earn both these exclusive Fortnite emoticons once Season 3 launches.